Hello, I'm Joe Burrington, and I will be discussing two movies and a novel that were a major impact on my life. Uh, the following two movies were a major impact on my life. The first one being The Godfather. The Godfather was directed by Francis Ford Coppola in 1972, and it was a winner of three Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Actor with Marlon Brando. I also believe personally that Al Pacino should have won Best Supporting Actor for that role that he played as Michael Corleone. It really had a major impact on me as an individual. Before I saw this movie, I should say, I'm a product of the '80s. I grew up in the '80s, and I saw a lot of action films with my father. Film going was a part of my growing up. We would see a lot of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, Sly Stallone movies, Bruce Willis, Mel Gibson, all the major movies like Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, those types of things. And they were kind of brain candy. Just shoot 'em up, bang bang movies. When I saw The Godfather, my mom brought it home in a box set, Godfather Part 1 and 2 on VHS. That's how far back I go. I saw the first movie and immediately felt a connection. I am an Italian American, and I really had a sense of bond with this movie. This movie was about family. It was about uh, Michael Corleone specifically was an outsider of his family, and I kind of felt the same way at the time when I watched this movie. I kind of related really well to Al Pacino and Al Pacino's role in that film, where in the end he embraced his family, he embraced his culture, and he became the head of the family, and he became um, the Don, so to speak. It was I mean, just the movie was to me was like no other movie I've ever seen. It touched me in ways that I could. It's very difficult for me to explain. I never felt an emotional connection to film. After I saw the film, I kind of had a hunger for more of this story, and I realized that there was a novel written by Mario Puzo that the film was based off of. So I actually went and bought the book, and before I read this book, I had never read a book over 100 pages. This book was about 500 pages, and it actually, the story was the first movie and the second movie are the book. And I didn't realize that at the time, and I actually went out and saw the second movie, which was incredible as well, but that's for another time. The novel really connected with me because the characters that I fell in love with in the movie were developed that much more in the novel, and it really developed a passion for me in reading and how creative your imagination can be when you're reading a novel and when you're reading written word. And before then, I just really had no interest in reading, and it really exploded a passion for me in reading and also film. I had and still am a huge film buff, a movie buff. I analyze film. Um, I've seen thousands of films, so it really is a passion for me. The third film that I saw, or excuse me, the second film that I saw that was really meaningful to me because I am a large Al Pacino fan, because of how his portrayal of Michael Corleone really touched me. I wanted to see more of him on the screen, and I actually went out and rented Scarface. And if anybody has seen Scarface, it was made in 1980 by Brian De Palma and written by Oliver Stone. And it is an incredible story about an immigrant who comes over with absolutely nothing in the Cuban crime wave when Castro took over, and he starts from nothing and builds his way into a huge drug empire. Not that I related to the drug empire storyline, but I did relate to the character and his struggle. And I really felt a connection with Al Pacino as well. I really felt like he had a gift of really displaying his emotions and displaying how that character truly feels on screen. So that really developed me into using lines from Scarface and the way Toss Iris. I would use that to make friends as an opening icebreaker in classes growing up in high school and in junior high. And it really kind of helped me develop my personality into what it is today. Um, it was really the first time that I was able to emotionally connect with anything. I was going through a tough time as a kid, and I had a hard time relating to people. And I think film and also novels, really, especially these films and novels, really helped me connect with other human beings, even though they were fictional human beings. It really helped me connect and feel like I was okay with feeling how I felt when I was watching these actors portray these characters. So those are my two films and my novel, and I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you take the time to take a look at Scarface, The Godfather Part 1, and also the novel The Godfather. Take care. Have a good day.